Hi, I'm Joseph Egbejimba.
I'm Jessica Egbejimba.
My name is John Egbejimba.
My name is Beverly.
My name is Beatrice Egbejimba.
My name's John Egbejimba, and I'm a member of the St. Elizabeth and Seton Church. We live very close by at Diamond, and this is the church my family goes to. So we have this saying, in my house when I was growing up that religion shouldn't be a Sunday medicine. Okay, that's something that you take beyond the Sundays. Okay. And you have to, get engaged in the community, find a way to offer your time, talent and treasures, and it could be by serving mass, it could be by being in the choir, but you have to give God one or more of those things at any time.
Well, I believe everything starts in the home. So if we are able to do that for our families, if we are able to raise good kids with good Christian upbringing, good Christian values, we'll be able to have a better country, a better world. I hope that I've been able to teach them to love God, to love their fellow men, to love the church, and to want to be of service to God and to family.
That's what my parents really just want us to be. They want us to be good, loving Catholics.
Yeah, let me just play back the role my father does when he comes to town, okay? So when he comes to town, the kids know the routine, and he's there to check. Are you saying your Angelus by 12, by 6, by 6, Are you saying your grace before meal? And do you understand why you say that? Okay, do you know what you're trying to do here? Seeing the discipline. The discipline is, you can call it Catholic discipline, but then it carries on to other aspects of life, getting up in the morning, saying your morning prayers, saying your grace before meals and doing your evening prayers. And then when something bothers you and you go to your parents and maybe say, I can't understand this subject, and he tells you, why don't you do a novena for it? And you do that whole 9 days novena, and at the end of the day, you see yourself doing better. So you get a chance to practice your faith and you put it into action and you see the results. You have to practice it, and practicing Catholicism is not just praying on, and doing those novena. You have the opportunity to test it out, okay? You have to put it in your daily life, okay? These are the issues that I'm going through, okay? If I succeed, I give grace to God. If I don't succeed, I give grace to God and ask Him, so what is it here that you are trying to tell me? And, my kids they will soon be full teenagers. They will go through life. I hope that, they will always come back to their faith to kind of pick up some tools that will just help them go through that stage of their life and maybe into adulthood and pass on the same faith to their kids.
Well, there's a Nigerian song that we sing. It's called Jesus Strani Gafe, and we always sing it after prayers. And so I would really want my kids to sing that too, because it's actually like coming from Africa, like a song from Africa. So I want them to know their history. Like, we used to sing this too. Keep passing it on. I mean, it's something like a really good prayer.
Well, when our cousins and our relatives and our nephews come together, the youngest one, which is me, or Kari, or Kamsi, have to say the Jesus Ranigafe. That's why it's so important to me, because I can just spread the word and make my grandpa be really proud of me, so he knows that I actually know it.
Going to church together as one big family, all 14 grandkids, and everyone just going to church, sitting down in the pews and listening to the priest preach to us and outreach to our hearts would basically be one of my favorites.
When you pass the faith, you have a lot of responsibility.
Will my children be the Catholics I want them to be, or will they just stop?
It's one thing to do what your parents ask you to do and to do it while they're there. It's another thing to, do it on your own without them prompting you, without anybody watching you or asking you to do that. So, it really makes me feel very good. It makes me feel that, I'm probably achieving something. Oh my. It's important for my kids to practice their faith in that way, and we encourage them to do that because I believe that in living your faith, you actually get a richer experience of what it is to be Catholic. It's much more. You gain more of the benefits. Like when you sing, you pray twice. Even though I don't sing up in the choir, I make sure I sing in the pew. I'm one of the loudest people that sing in the pew. But I believe that when you sing, you pray twice. I believe that when you serve in the altar, you get a more, you get more of the blessings than just sitting down and participating from the pew.
The message I would say that has really touched my life, which I'm trying to instill into my kids, is the belief. Okay, let's say, God has a plan for you, and it's your job to try to understand what it is that He wants to teach you. Okay, as you go through life, you may be going through some challenges in life. Okay, God threw those challenges to you so that you can come to Him, to help you out to, go through those challenges. And my parents taught me that you pray, you work hard, and you keep asking God, what is it, what am I supposed to do now? And when you do all you can, you leave that rest to God to do. And at the end of the day, whatever happens, you take it as God's will. And to me, that's the biggest, kind of learning that I got from my God.
Join us. Help carry the faith
to the next generation.